Hey everybody, Mrs. Neat here. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the kitchen that we have here at school, just so you know what to do so you don't get something wrong on your very first time in the lab. I'm going to be going through some things really quickly, so just hang tight and let's get through it. Okay, so after your hair has been put into a ponytail, you have your apron on, it is time to wash your hands. Here, as you walk into the kitchen, is a lovely hand washing sink. Note, it's only used for hand washing. You will not be putting anything down this drain. If you do, you will be put on Mrs. Need's bad list. You're gonna wash your hands for 20 to 30 seconds using soapy water, and then you will dry your hands here with a lovely paper towel. So after you've got done washing your hands, there's some other things you need to know. This sink over here, definitely not meant for hand washing. First off, no soap, no paper towels. What could it be used for? Weird, read the signs. This sink is only used for washing fruit and vegetables and filling up pots with water. You will never, ever, I repeat, ever put any food down this drain, okay? Nor will you ever put soap down it. We'll discuss that in a later time. The next sink that you need to know about, it's kind of a mess because there's some stuff in it right now, but this is our dishwashing sink. We will be going over this a little bit in class to show you how to fill it up. This is for washing dishes only. You do not wash your hands over here. You do not wash fruit, vegetables, etc. over here. Strictly for washing dishes. And the other sink we have is our dishwasher, which does not work at the moment, so don't even go near it. Okay, I'll let you fill up Sandy buckets here. We'll get to that later, but just don't even touch it, please. So now that you know what sinks are used for what, it's time to go into some basics about the kitchen. We're going to be doing a walk around talking about refrigeration, Sandy buckets, and utensils. Refrigeration, we have two fridges in this kitchen. The first one is right when you walk into the kitchen, and it's a big gray one that says cooler. This is where we will be having most of your supplies for this class. Okay, I will typically have your supplies out on the counter, but if not, they're in here. Notice no personal items go into the fridge or freezer. Speaking of the freezer, it's right next door. Looks the exact same. You really shouldn't be putting anything in there unless I tell you to. Now we're gonna take a nice little walk across the kitchen and go over to the white fridge. This fridge is where you will be storing any food that you are taking home or that needs to be finished cooking the next day. Very basic, very cool, awesome. So after you get done washing your dishes in our 3-compartment sink, they go onto this drying rack. Okay, your job as a student in my class is to put away any, sorry about the bell, any dishes that are on the drying rack that are close to being dry or from the class period before you. If they're still damp, that is okay. Look at me, I'm gonna take this little custard cup. Look at me, I'm bringing it over to where it gets put away. Wowza, look how hard that was. Okay, I'm gonna ask that you put things away where they belong. As you can see, some of our friends from last semester have put things where they don't belong, and then it just looks like a hot mess in here. Hence this plastic container, or those muffin tins, these hotel pans, okay? Don't be like our previous friends, and let's put things where they belong. So next we're gonna talk about our oven situation a little bit because it's kind of interesting. Right here in front of us, you have our oldest model that we have in the kitchen. It is missing its nice door handle here, so you got this little hook that you get to use. The burners pick and choose when they wanna work, so if one doesn't work, test all 4. Okay, and the oven feature in this thing is not good, so we will not be using the inside of the oven for this one. It's clean though. Okay, now we have 2 newer models that we got last year. All 4 burners should work. If they do not, you just need to move around these black pieces. Okay, these are gas stove tops, so when you start them, you have to light it and then turn it on. See, flame. You cannot just do this, otherwise you're just releasing gas. These two work extremely well. They should fit all of our needs. I do ask that after you get done cooking, you wipe off your stovetop.